Hi friends, good evening. Eating and peace there, Wilka. And my friends are coming to see me tomorrow. We'll be practicing Yoga like every Friday morning. And yeah, it's a great team. We're all Yoga teachers, and so we improve our teaching skills and we explore Yoga. It's sort of a fantastic system. You won't believe it if you don't know it yet. They'll say what I always surprise them with is a tea. You know, we always make teas. We go to each other. We see us at their houses and studios in turns, and we always make some teas or some surprise, some snacks or whatever. And I like to surprise them with some cold herbal infusion. This is something amazing. When I first noticed it, when I first tried it, someone told me about cold infusion, and so I didn't know. I had no idea. I thought always you want to make a tea. You put some boiling water on some tea, and then you enjoy your tea a couple of minutes later. But there's an herbal infusion, the cold one. This is makes a total difference. Imagine you go on a flowering meadow, you know, on a flowering meadow, and you see all these plants, these colorful, you know, smelling fragrance of flowers and herbs and grasses and everything, and you hear the bees and everything. It's an amazing experience. The sun is shining, you know, it's a large field. We have this in Germany sometimes, these flowering meadows. I love them. I could stay there for a whole afternoon. Yeah, I could live there. Yeah, it's total beauty. And you drink this tea as a cold infusion, and you really feel like on a flower, on a flowering meadow. Because these herbs here, I mean, there's some regular herbs, like, for example, I give you some names here. For example, blackberry leaves, fennel, hyssop, licorice, strawberry leaves, mint, peppermint, walnut leaf, raspberry leaf. Yeah, I mean, so some of these herbs are very common, and but if you have them dried, it's like eating. I mean, I exaggerate a little bit to make it more visual, to make it more illustrative, you know. As if you bite on a piece of paper, on a hard paper, for example, in comparison to the whole fruit. I mean, you have to try that really. I mean, I love my herbal teas, of course, and they are nice even if you boil them. But please, once, do me a favor, once try them as a cold infusion. Of course, you need the whole night before. Yeah, I put in some herbs where I have 1.5 liter of water. I put them here in my pot. I just take, let's say, 5 teaspoons or so. You don't need that much. It's always with herbs. You don't need that much because they are quite strong, pretty strong in their effect. The herbal strength is a bit different from the strength of caffeine or these things, or alcohol or so, what we call strong, or strong spices like chili or so. Herbal strength, herbal power is more sensitive on the, like divine love or so. It is very subtle and you don't really notice it, but it's already there and it's all over, and yeah, it enhances your senses and everything. It's very nice, and I have a strong effects, very strong benefits too, and I like to combine them with ginger and lemon. So I just cut some slices, thin slices of my ginger root, and I put them into the water. Now it's 10 o'clock, and so I have time to sit for 8 hours or so. I will come at 8:30, they will be here, and by then I will filter the whole thing into a nice container, and then I will serve them this nice cold infusion. And I already know, you know, it's so nice. It is something common in Life Foods kitchen. It's something common. It has been something common in the traditional kitchen also, like in former days. You know, my grandmothers and my aunties out in the countryside where I come from, they have been in the kitchen all day. It began early in the morning. They fired the oven with paper and with wood, and it was burning all day. In the winter it was heating the whole house. It was in the center of the house, and yeah, I put the water now in for my infusion. I prepared some filtered water here, and in the morning it will be a flowering meadow like. Yeah. See, it's completely full now. Oh yeah, I will try some stevia too. The stevia leaves, you can combine them nicely with ginger and lemon. If you take only some, a little bit, a couple of leaves, you see that's not much. Otherwise it will be too strong. And the ginger and the lemon, they you know, encapsule a little bit. They balance a little bit this licorice kind of taste by the stevia. Most of the people don't like it. I think you have to balance it with some other spices or so, other herbs, and then it works. So that's pretty much all. Maybe tomorrow morning I will find time to show you how I filter the whole thing and how it looks then, the infusion, in my container. And until then, I wish you a wonderful and pleasant night. I mean, this is Berlin. It's 10 p.m. And I know in California, for example, where many friends of me are living, I greet them now, is 9 hours earlier. So just beginning of their day. I think of you. I think of everybody out there. Love you. Well, see you. Friends, here we are again. 10 hours later, after soaking the leaves, the herbs, these wonderful plants for my cold herbal infusion. I now will show you how I serve it to my friends. I just put it through a colander. Drain it. And here I put it into a nice container. And the rest I can keep. There are some particles in it, some small particles. That doesn't matter. Yeah. Well, show you how it is. See, this is my glass. A nice yellowish color. Some flowing ingredients. You could filter if you want to, but I don't see any reason for it. Here you are. And it folds in my mouth, and it's really like a flowering meadow. They will be happy. I am happy. Hope you are. See you soon.